We're on Streamboard 2 with Dan Dawson. I'm Chris Murphy taking you through the action here on Streamboard 1.
Throw again. Mensur to throw first to the ball.
Mensur Suljovic has just beaten Simon Whitlock to set up this clash with Peter Snakebite Wright, who's had a 6-2 triumph against Richard North. Wright, the man with the most titles to his name in 2017. 5 and counting.
25, throw again.
Could he join the exclusive club that only contains 3 players to win more than 10 titles in a year? 10 PDC titles. Obviously Michael Van Gerwen
25.
and Phil Taylor in that club. The other one, the great man John Part. Peter Wright won 5 by April.
25, throw again.
Hasn't won a Players' Championship
Mensur to throw first to the ball.
event this year. Now, these two are still going for the bullseye. At the rate that Michael Van Gerwen's been going through his games, I reckon that he could be finished before these two have decided who's throwing first.
25, Mensur wins the
Maybe
ball.
not. Mensur wins that honour and will throw first in this match. Peter Wright has only dropped 8 legs today in reaching the semi-final. Nobody has really got near him on his run to the last 4. Is he on a collision course with Michael Van Gerwen? The two players that met in the final last Sunday in Hildesheim at European Tour 1, the German Darts Championship, and Peter Wright came out on top, beating Michael Van Gerwen in a final for the first time in 10 attempts. Peter Wright reckons he's got what it takes to be the #1 in world darts. Michael Van Gerwen is the undisputed
140.
world #1. Reigning world champion, reigning just about everything. Not UK Open though, because Peter Wright won that.
100.
Michael Van Gerwen may well say that it's because he wasn't there. However, Peter Wright proved a point to MVG last week in Germany, didn't he? Beating him in the final.
180.
And Peter Wright needs 41 after 9 darts. I promise you that's what he needs, and we'll get a scoreboard up to show you that in a second. Double 16, there it is.
Game shot.
And it's 1-0 to Peter Wright, and it's an early break of throw. Not messing about, is he, Peter Wright? 12 dart break.
43.
We all know what Mensur Suljovic did last year. He reached the final of the European Championship, won his first PDC title at the International Darts Open.
140.
He's yet to actually win an event on the floor, Mensur Suljovic. Could today be the day? Peter Wright hammers home a maximum. We already know that we are going to continue our trend of getting different winners in the Players' Championship events in 2017. We've had 5 different winners from our first 5 events. There were Alan Norris, Gary Anderson, Rob Cross, Simon Whitlock and Adrian Lewis. And Wright looking for back-to-back 180s as he continues his bid to add his name to that list. And up his title haul for the year to half a dozen. Suljovic hasn't reached this stage of a tournament since October last year, the final European Tour event of the year. Well, Peter Wright has just made a mathematical error and left himself 38 when he was hoping to leave 32. Well, they're unlucky from Suljovic, but he goes straight for it. Peter Wright looks like he is. Double 19 to double his lead. Yes, Peter. Yeah, Suljovic lost to Alan Norris in that German Darts Championship last year, semi-final. Norris went on to win the tournament.
105.
Sometimes does that, Mensur Suljovic. Chucks a dart at the bull in the first combo. Nearly threw himself at the bull.
134.
In getting to the final today, Mensur's beaten Dirk van Duivenbode, John Junior Norman, Jeffrey de Graaf, 177 from the Austrian. Then he knocked out Gary Anderson. Mensur the higher seed, but Anderson the hot favourite in that one. Mensur won 6-4, and then he saw Simon Whitlock, one of the most proficient Pro Tour winners. 5 titles in as many months from Simon Whitlock, but he couldn't add to his haul as Suljovic enjoyed a 6-3 success in the quarter-final. But it's all going the way of Peter Wright so far. That immediate break giving him the advantage. Suljovic only needs to break back once though. And he's going to have 6 starts to get a leg on the board here. Well, that's lovely. Lovely from Mensur Suljovic. Beautiful darts. Double top.
140.
Just underneath the target. He'll be back for double 10. Peter Wright looking to apply the pressure. Yeah, lovely, lovely shot from Peter Wright as well. So Suljovic, double 10 to get on the board here. Is it a good guide or has it got in his way a little bit? Well, it's getting trickier. Oh, he finds it. Last start in hand and he enjoys it. Mensur Suljovic. This pair, by the way, have met on 6 occasions prior to this semi-final.
58.
The last of which was that semi-final at the European Championship, which Mensur won to book his place in the first major final, defeating Peter Wright 11-8. In fact, Suljovic has won the last 2 meetings between this pair. A quarter-final win at the European Darts Trophy in September last year as well.
60.
He went on to lose to Michael van Gerwen in the final there. But it wasn't long before he finally won on the European Tour. Peter Wright won on the European Tour just last weekend. And he won the first 4 meetings between this pair, but hasn't beaten him since July last year. Although when he did, it was a 6-0 thrashing at the European Darts Open. There were only 2 ever meetings on the floor have been won by Snakebite Wrights. Cheeky.
Game shot.
Yeah, double-double from Peter Wright, 81. First start, he scored 7. So he's gone double 17, double top to take out the remaining 74.
100.
What a recovery from Peter Wright there. Using all of the board. I like it. Double-double with 2 darts in hand. Everyone's got their own opinions,
140.
but it worked for Peter Wright. And he finds himself 3-1 ahead. The reason players go that well, it's a bigger target. 2 darts in hand.
97.
There are some kind of more stubborn players who would never go that way. The likes of Raymond van Barneveld you wouldn't see go double-double. Mervyn King, who's playing in the other semi-final now, sticks to his ways. But Peter Wright utilised it. Michael van Gerwen likes to go that way. Well, only 25 from Suljovic. It hit the flight of the dart that was already in the 20. And now Peter Wright has a massive advantage and an opportunity to break again. And you get a feeling that if he does so, it could almost be curtains for Suljovic.
100. $134.
Peter Wright lost at the last 16 stage to Steve Beaton yesterday, but he avenged that defeat with a 6-0 whitewash against the bronze Adonis today. Mensur Suljovic has certainly produced a better showing than he did yesterday. 6-3 first round exit at the hands of Jan Dekker. And he's not going to be setting up his favourite double 14 in this leg. Well, not yet anyway. I doubt he ever will if he gets another chance. So double top for a 3-leg advantage. Double 10. Oh, he's bust it. Suljovic wasn't watching, but he heard the marker say no score. So pretty sure Suljovic will opt for the conventional route here. Double top then. Left hand side is open.
60.
But couldn't find it. Now, have another go, Peter. Oh, carbon copy. Well, this time he's gone nowhere near the wrong double, but he hasn't found the intended target, and Suljovic with a chance to move back within 1. Gone for a little wander or something. He's a man who likes to take his time, Mensur Suljovic. And he's very difficult to play against. A lot of the players find him a bit of a nuisance because it's not a consistently slow rhythm, it's a changing of the rhythm. Well, he looks inconsolable that he didn't finish that leg earlier on. Somebody tell him he won it. Not sure what he's doing in the background there, Suljovic. Just maybe a crossword or
93.
Sudoku or something. But here he wants to get 3 across the treble 20.
Mensur. 45.
Well, Wright will be smelling blood with just 45 from Suljovic. Yes, Peter.
180.
Well, takes full advantage of the slow start from Suljovic in this leg.
$100.
We already know, well, I already know, you don't yet, because I haven't told you. But I already know the opponent in the final, awaiting the winner of this one.
140.
The match between Michael van Gerwen and Mervyn King finished 6-1. To the king of world darts, Michael van Gerwen.
140.
So van Gerwen through to the final, eyeing up his first Players' Championship title of 2017. Will it be the number 2 seed, Peter Wright? It looks likely. as he moves within 2 legs of setting up that decider between the world number 1 and world number 3.
105.
Now then, snakebite Wright. Looking to apply pressure against the darts. Wants to get the job done quickly here. He'll have seen Michael van Gerwen wander past, having got the job done already. Won't be thinking about that final with Michael van Gerwen yet. But 2 players wanting to show who's the daddy of darts in 2017 if Wright books his place in that final. And in truth, Suljovic not really showing signs of stopping him. And now there's a real opening here for Peter Wright. Can he plonk at least 1 dart in the treble?
60.
He's down to a finish first. But whatever Mensur Suljovic throws here, he would expect, or maybe not expect, but he'd be pretty confident that he'd be back.
85.
Idiot.
Will he be back? Yes, he will.
20, yeah.
But the previous visit didn't really do too much damage, and Peter Wright will hope that he will be back.
105.
Suljovic needs a treble, a single and a double in this combination. Choices. 91 left. Only 1 option now. So Peter Wright
51.
wants 56 for a 5-2 lead, another break of throw, and to move within 1 leg of a mouth-watering final showdown with Michael van Gerwen. And he's moving ever closer now. Perfect.
100.
Only a ton. If Peter Wright does win this leg and book his place in the final, it'll be 7th final of the year already. An incredible
57.
move of gear, really. Just change another gear, Peter Wright, this year. Reached the semi-finals of the World Championship, the Grand Slam and the Players' Championship at the end of last year.
140.
But then won UK Open Qualifier 1 and 3 and 6. Then the UK Open final, he won against. Let's see if he hammers in this 180. Yeah, beat Gerwin Price in the UK Open final. He'd already got to the final of Players' Championship 2 by then, and then won the German Darts Championship last week. And looks like it could be on the verge
140.
of a repeat of that final with Mighty Mike. And can he get there in style? 2 treble 19s for the bullseye. There's one of them. Oh, unlucky. But Suljovic is left, needing the 1-4-1 to stop Peter Wright's charge. Only dropped 10 legs all day, Peter Wright. And now he wants to
60.
hit Mensur's favourite double to send Suljovic out in the semi. There it is, Peter Wright, a very comfortable win. Mensur's not happy that he hit the double.